Today in our 2011 Audi A4, we'll be looking at our best hitch options. All right, we have two options here today. On the top, we have a Draw-Tite Class 1, part number 24830. And on the bottom, we have a Curt Class 1, part number C11186. There's really only two differences between the Curt and the Draw-Tite hitches that we have here today. Our Curt hitch here has this flange that's welded around the opening of the receiver, and it gives it a more finished look. It's not just a square piece of metal that's cut off, as you can see on the Draw-Tite. It's just a little bit of an accent that helps give it a little bit more of a classy look. Besides that, our Curt hitch here, if we're using it for a non-trailer application such as a bike rack or a cargo carrier, it does require the use of a stabilization strap to help support the load. The Draw-Tite hitch does not. Both of these hitches do not require any drilling or welding to attach them to the vehicle at all. It uses existing holes and clamps to the frame rail. The only modification required to the vehicle itself is a little minor trimming to the fascia of the vehicle. As you can see, it sits very nicely behind our vehicle and is nice and tucked up underneath the fascia. Very little is hanging down, just the Class 1 1.25" receiver and our safety chain loops right here. Both of these hitches will look about the same underneath the vehicle. They'll both have about the same measurements too. You'll have about 4 inches from the center of the 1/2 inch diameter hitch pinhole to the rearmost point in the back bumper, and about 10 inches from the ground to the top of the Class 1 1.25" opening. All right, both the hitches that we have here today are Class 1 hitches that have a 200-pound max tongue weight rating and a 2,000-pound max gross trailer weight rating. You'll want to consult with the owner's manual of your Audi A4 and see what the vehicle is rated to tow and go by whichever number is less. You don't want to exceed the limits of the vehicle or the hitch itself and cause damage to either one. Now, since our Audi A4 is more of a high-end vehicle, my personal preference is if I was going to be purchasing one of these hitches for it, I'd be going for the Curt, just because this collar right here has a more refined look and it looks really nice underneath the back of our vehicle. You don't really want to have anything hanging down that doesn't look refined when you're driving an expensive car. And that completes our look at the best hitch options for the Audi A4.
Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com.